Good evening. The Dolores County Broadcasting Network presents the DCTV 4-H Evening News Program for, what is this, March about 26th? Okay, March 26th, 2018. Camera persons, or people tonight, are Daniel and Devin. Video and sound engineer and producer is me, myself, and I. Teleprompter and prompter, Myra. News anchor will be Nick. Meteorologist Hannah, and this is your news director Edward. Now, the news.
Good afternoon and welcome to the DCTV 4-H News and Weather Program. Help keep our kids news show on the air by becoming a sponsor. For information on becoming a sponsor, call 970-677-4119. These stories are from the Denver Post. United Nations reports to see a lonelier planet with fewer planets and animals. The Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystems will about more than just careers, said study team chairman Robert Watson. It is about keeping Earth livable for humans because we rely on biodiversity for food, clean water, and public health, the prominent British and U.S. scientist said. The undermining well-being across the planet, threatening us long-term on food and water, Watson said in an interview. Scientists pointed to this week's death of the last male northern white rhino in Africa. Severe declines in the number of elephants, tigers, and pangolins, but said those are only the most visible and charismatic of the species that are in trouble. What's happening is a side effect of the world getting wealthier and more crowded with people. Watson said humans need more food, more clean water, more energy, and more land. And the way society has tried to achieve that is that has cut down on biodiversity, he said. Crucial habitat has been cut apart, alien species have invaded places, chemicals have hurt plants and animals. Wetlands and mangroves that clean up pollution are disappearing and the world's waters are overfished, he said. Man-made climate change is getting worse, and global warming will soon hurt biodiversity as much as all other problems combined, Watson said. The Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem was about more than just critters, the study team Thank you. Sail headed for San Juan Mountains Monday into Tuesday, with southwest Colorado snowpack on the year just above half the normal historic averages. An approaching storm that's expected to drop up to 10 to 8 inches of snow in the San Juan Mountain high country is welcome news. Tom Renwick, a meteorologist for the National Weather Service in Grand Junction, said snow is expected to begin falling in elevations above 10,000 feet in southwest Colorado around midnight Monday. The heavy precipitation is expected to fall around dead bright Tuesday, Renwick said. The storm is expected to continue through the afternoon. The region could see 5 to 8 inches of new snow from the storm. Overnight, lows Monday into Tuesday for Silverton are 18 degrees. Tuesday forecast is a high of 31 degrees. The area's ski resorts could even see a modest boost, according to OpenSnow.com. Purgatory Resort could see up to 6 inches of new snow, while Wolf Creek Ski Area could get up to 9 inches of new snow. And Durango precipitation, if any, will remain as rain, Renwick said. There's a chance of snow showers before noon Tuesday, but that will quickly turn into rain at daytime temperatures remain about 50 degrees. Choice of rain mixed with snow is possible in Durango until late Tuesday night. The storm system could also bring thunder. The rest of the week in Durango is expected to return to sunny and warm conditions with highs in the low 60s. Ranchers and farmers dependent on irrigated water for their operations are preparing for a tough year, and they receive just 50% of the normal allocation. Situation is bright for some and depends on which regional reservoir farm or ranch draws its water from. Farmers drawing water from McPhee Reservoir and the Dolores River are holding out for full allocation this season. Pleasant View area of Travis Dives, whose 2,000 acres irrigate farm plans to plant 2,000 acres with alfalfa, corn, and spring wheat. He is aided by the fact that McPhee at about half full is higher than normal for this time of year, thanks to generous runoff from the winter 2016-17 snowpack. McPhee holds 38,000 acre feet of 229,000 are its active capacity, the volume water that can be used for irrigation. Davis said, small recent storms continue. Farmers drawing water from McPhee will be all right. He's expecting full allocation of irrigation water, which is about 22 inches per acre. Their saving will get close to full allocation. The worst case scenario is that for 70%, he said. It's hard to know how next few weeks will go, he said, but he had a storm last weekend, left 4 to 5 inches of snow on his farm. In addition, he said the long-range forecasted for a shift in the jet stream, allowing more storms in the Four Corners during the stingy El La Nina winter. The outlook is less bright for those farming on the Florida Mesa, independent of water from Limon Reservoir. Phil Craig, who has 130 acres he plants with hay on the Florida Mesa, said the snow water equivalent for lemon is 45% in the 30-year average, and he expects only half an allocation of irrigation water this year, which will take him through June or perhaps the 4th of July before he runs dry. During a normal year, he has enough irrigated water to run through mid-September. He's planning for only 1 hay cutting this year compared with 3 cuttings in a normal year. Now for gun laws. It is contrary to Pennsylvania law to discharge a gun, cannon, revolver, or other explosive weapons at a wedding. At a liquor store, all liquor stores must be run by the state. Moreover, equals may not be sold on Sundays. It's illegal to sleep on top of a refrigerator outdoors. You may not catch fish with your hands. Humors driving along a country road at midnight must stop every mile and send up rocket signals. Wait 10 minutes for the road to be cleared of livestock and continue. You may not catch a fish by any body part except the mouth. It is contrary to Pennsylvania law. Now for Hannah with the weather.
The current temperature 52 degrees. The high for today was 55 degrees. The low was 26 degrees. The barometer is at 29.80 inches and is falling. The humidity is at 22%. The wind has been between 1 and 6 miles per hour from the northeast. Gusts have been up to 14 miles per hour from the north. There have been no moisture measured today by the DCTV weather station today. Moisture for the month is 0.00 of an inch. Moisture for the year is 1 inch and 80 somethings. Okay. From Montana into North Dakota, the south into Nevada, and then back east into Kansas is clear. Yup. From Texas into Minnesota and Michigan, back into Ohio and Arkansas, there had been scattered rain. From scattered rain and thunderstorms. For most of the East Coast to the Atlantic, it's clear. Now for your exclusive DCTV 5-day forecast. Tuesday, partly sunny, high 51, low 27. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high 54, low 30. Thursday, mostly sunny, high 55, low 30. Friday, partly sunny, high 61, low 35. Saturday, mostly cloudy, high 64, low 37. Now for our climate change report. CO2 carbon dioxide is one of the principal causes of climate change, so it's important that we report the CO2 weekly change. CO2 traps heat in the atmosphere, which causes climate instability, or the result is significant swings worldwide of moisture and hot and cold temperatures. But it is important to note that the overall long-term climate trend is that the planet is warming. The following numbers are the CO2 numbers in parts per million. For the week of March 3rd, last week 408.92, week before last 408.48, 1 year ago 407.35, 10 years ago 385.29, 50 years ago 323.89. Thank you, Dr. Peter Tan of the National Oceanographic Atmospheric Administration and Michael McGee of the CO2.Earth website for this information. Remember, you can help keep this Kids News Show on air by buying a sponsorship. To buy a sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Thank you. Now back to our news director.
And that's the end of today's DCTV 4-H news program. This is your news director, Edward. Good night, and thank you for watching.